Now we're going to start just like my CSS. I'm going to make a comment. This is the way to do it in HTML. And I'm going to start with my header. Kind of like writing on paper. You start with your header. So I'm going to start with a section, and I'm going to give this section an ID equals header. Boom, enter, enter. All right, so this first section, the header, to now start styling this section, we are going to just copy this, copy. It's an ID, so you're going to go in here, just like the first one. Before I start doing it, I'm going to section it out. Header, styles. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now, so you remember I copied it, and it's an ID, so we have to use the hashtag, and then I can paste it. Now I'm targeting that header. Curly brace, boom, and we're gonna give that header, I want it to be height 100 VH, and then I'm going to give it an image, background image. This is where we're going to use one of my pictures. Go URL. I can hit this, and we're going to do 2 dots / images, and then we're going to use background. Boom. Remember to save. You can do File, Save, or as you can see, you can do Command S. So that's what I'll be doing. Every time I create something new, I'll hit Command S. Command S. I want the position. Whoops. I want my background position to be center, and background size to cover that whole area. Save, and let's check it out. Boom, got that image right there. It's the whole thing. All right, good. Next. We're going to create a container. So div, give that div a class called equal container, class equal container, nice. Boom, boom. And now everything in that head in this container is going to be inside this div. And we're going to go, we're going to do, this is where I'm going to put my logo. So I'm going to do IMG, space src equals images, because this shows my folder that I'm at, / and now my logo, and I'm going to give that class, this logo, a class called logo. Good. And so let's see what that looks like first. Oh, see that? Look at that. Look how big my logo is. We don't want that. So now class logo. So what I'm going to do is in my CSS, we can go ahead and copy this. Boom, boom, still in my header. It was a class, right? So use the dot, and now I can paste it. Dot, the dot signifies your class, curly brace. And we're gonna put margin, margin top 30 px, margin top 30 px, width 350 px, and height 200 px. Save that. All right, that's much better, much better. Also, with my container, I want actually to give it some dimensions before that. So class container, curly brace, margin right 100 px, and margin left 100 px. Yeah, that's what I would like. That's a little cleaner. Moved it in some. All right, it's good. It's good. It's good. Okay. So now, I got my logo. Okay, index.html. Put my logo in there. Good. So now I'm going to put some text. So let's go div. We're going to give it a class equals header text. Text for my header. Boom. Boom. And so I'm going to give it an h1. And we're going to put learn how to invest in the stock market. Boom. I want to make it 2 lines, so if I put a break here, BR, then it will be 2 lines. Let's see how that looks. Boom, boom. There you go. 2 lines. Okay. Now let's copy this. And right here. And then let's style that dot header text, curly brace, enter, and we're going to do max width. We want it 350 px, and margin top, giving it some space, 200 px. No, that's 140 px. 140 px. Boom. There, gave some space to it. And now we can style our H1. Let's make that a little bigger. Font size 34 px, semicolon. Boom, a little bigger, nice. Okay. Okay. All right, now we're gonna make some cool little graphics. Okay, and we're gonna give it a span. Span class equals square, and we can leave that just like that. File save, and now copy this square right here, and then the styles for it, it's a class, we need that period, put your semicolon, curly braces, and square, we're going to do height. Yep. Height 12px, semicolon, width 12px, and then display inline block, background, you can just put background. I'm going to make that color hashtag 5CB6F9. Okay. And margin 15px. That would be top and bottom. It goes clockwise. Top and bottom. And this would be 0 margin left to right. Boom. All right, now we do this little box right here, what we create. Okay, now. We're gonna give it a little paragraph. Span, paragraph, P. And so like I said in the comments, in the description of the video, I have the link. And so if you go to that link, you'll be able to pull something up like this, like download it. And then I got my header section, and this is the paragraph I used. It's just mumbo jumbo text. So if you have your own text you want to put, you can. But I'm just going to put this. Boom. Great, great. Okay. Oops. There we go. There's my paragraph, and now let's see what that looks like. Good. Got my paragraph in there. And now I'm going to create a button. A button. So go button. Boom. Let's give that button a class. Equals quotation. We're going to put common button. We're going to use this multiple times. And the words we want is read more. Save that. Let's check it out. All right, see it? There's our button. So now let's style that thing. So copy the class. Go to style.css, enter, enter, use the period, common button, curly braces. Whoops. Nice. Okay. All right, common button. So we're gonna first do padding. This is adding space inside of that element. And our first number, 18, applies to the top. But if we only use 2 digits, it'll apply to the top and bottom. And then our second set of digits will be left and right. PX, right? Boom. So that's the 18 would be right here, and then there's the 40, PX. Okay. We want our background to be transparent. Transparent. Outline none. Border. So 2 px thick. It's going to be solid. And then the color we want is the same color as the square we used earlier. See? Oh, gotta save it. Save it. See? There you go. See right here, it's still like the black mouse. What you can now do though is put cursor, whoops, cursor, pointer. Save it. Now it has the little black mouse, and then you got the little Mickey Mouse hand. Boom. So they know they're on the button, that they can click it. Okay. Now, we already have the paragraph in there, so let's style the paragraph a bit. Boom, curly braces. Let's go font, size, 15 px. Align, height, get some space between the letters. Let's go 18 px. And then give it a color. Let's see how that looks. A little nicer. Nice. Okay. Good. Now you see we need some space here. That's too close. So this is in the header text. So in the header text class, or let me just show you. So it's in this, right? So we take this header text, boom, and inside the header text now, we want to be more specific and target only the button. And only the button inside here. We're going to put other buttons other places. So you just do the space and then button. And we're going to do margin, top, 20 px, semicolon, and then margin, bottom, 60 px. Nice. Let's check it out. I saved it. See, there you got some nice space now. Nice space. All right. Okay. Next. Back to our HTML. Boom, boom, boom. Got our button. Nice. Okay, now also we're gonna do a little bit of styles. Put a little like graphics in there. Let's go div class equals line. Boom. And we're gonna go span, give that a class equals line -1. Boom. And go ahead and just copy this. Boom, boom, and make this first one. So we got line 1, line 2, line 3. Good. And now we're gonna style them. Close, close, close. It's good. Let me actually I like keeping things together. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay, save that. Now we're gonna style it. We're gonna style it. So, got line 1, dot line -1, curly brace, and we're gonna do width 15 px, semicolon, height 15 px, semicolon, background, we're going to give that a color. It's going to be the color we've been using, keep them all unified. Boom, right here. And display inline block. Oops. Inline block. Semicolon. All right. All right. So I gave it a nice little box right there. Okay. That's one little box right there. And then we're gonna do again. Let's go ahead and just copy it. Copy, paste. This one is for 2 though. And we're gonna make this 80 px, 1 px for the height, 80 for the width, 1 for the height. So it's like a thin line and inline block. I saved it. Now we got one line right there. Okay, let's do it again. And we're gonna do 3. And we're gonna go width, where am I at? 60. One px. Boom, boom. There's another one. And then line, curly brace, line dash height 8 px. All right. Okay. Good. So now, we got this. That's not looking fresh. That looks like a fill in the blank. So what we're gonna do though is after these two, put a break because I want them on top of each other. And now it looks kind of nice. Boom, boom. Got the little box there, and you got the little lines. Okay.